Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, we want to say thanks to P3M who give us opportunity to present our research. The title of our research is Drying Rate of Skim Milk from Virgin Coconut Oil in Milk Water. Let me introduce our team. One, Dr. Abu Hassan. Two, Dr. Emily Rizam. And ethic three, Dr. Robert Junaidi. Four, I am Indah Paramasari. Our presentations consist of one background, two purpose, three drying rate of skim milk for experimental, five result inspection, six conclusion. The background of our research is started in South Sumatra. There are so many coconut trees, especially in Banjarmasin. Coconut is usually used as a drinking water, food, and also the material for making for produce PCO. In the process of PCO, there are so many ways. One of that is remaining water. In the other country, remaining water is used as a drinking hot drinking because remaining water of remaining water or coconut skim milk has a high protein and lower fat. So that's why we realize that coconut skim milk has many benefits for resolving food problem. But in the other hand, coconut skim milk in the liquid phase has limited time and usually cannot use in longer time because of oxidize it easily. So we need one process to make coconut skim milk has a longer time. We use freeze vacuum dryer to change coconut skim milk paste into liquid paste into coconut skim milk powder paste. Why we use freeze vacuum dryer? Because according to Liapis and Brutnain in 1995, freeze vacuum dryer is recognized as the best drying method and also produce more durable product with the same quality, color, and texture of product. This aims of this research are one, to determine the effect of drying temperature on coconut skim milk quality. Two, to determine the drying rate in producing of coconut skim milk using a dryer. In this research, we propose the drying rate of skim milk according to Okonkwo et al. And Arwizet et al. That they said that the drying rate is expressed by the weight of water evaporated per unit dry weight per hour. Experimental. In this research we use 5 gram coconut that processed with water and spread into heavy and light product. Light product is processed into coconut skim milk. To process coconut skim milk into powder form, we need equipment. We made a prototype freeze vacuum dryer equipment consists of compressor, vacuum pump, heating room, cooling room, fan, condenser, water trap, and electricity panel. The method of this research, PCO remaining water is turned to vacuum freeze dryer with specific weight and then drying in batch process with temperature minus 10 degrees Celsius until minus 25 degrees Celsius in drying time 12 until 13 hours. After that, GSM powder analyze the water content, protein, and also calculate the drying rate. Result and discussion. The drying temperature has an effect of the water content in powder skim milk. In the minus 25 degrees Celsius in any time, water content is higher than others because vacuum pressure is not maintained stably when research was run. It makes the water content in the sample not evaporate optimally. However, the content of this water content is still close to the standard water content of skim milk. And in the graphic, we can also see that the drying time 12 hours is more water content than 13 hours. From that data, we can conclude that the longer drying time, the lower water content. And then the drying temperature effect. The drying temperature has an effect in the protein protein content in powder skim milk. That figure, you can see that protein content with drying time 12 hours is lower than drying time 30 hours. It happened because during the drying process, water is released from coconut skim milk. And then when sample dry for 12 hours, the hydrogen bonds water completely released. But according to Berlina 2007, the protein content in skim milk must have minimal 33%. From the figure, in the train temperature minus 25 degrees Celsius has close to the standard. The temperature effect on drying red powder skim milk. From that figure show that the drying time of 13 hours is a higher temperature, the lower the drying rate. This is because the smaller drying temperature, the faster sublimation process will occur, so that the more water content is lost, which is accelerate the drying rate of powdered coconut skim milk. However, in drying time of 12 hours of temperature minus 25 and minus 20 degrees Celsius, the product should have shown a high drying rate, actually show a low drying rate. This is because the vacuum pressure at the beginning of the experiment tends to be unstable and make a pressure drop. From this research, we can conclude, one, the higher the temperature, the lower protein content, the higher water content. The highest level protein at the drying time, 13 hours with a drying temperature minus 25 degrees Celsius, around 36.28% with water content, 5.49%. Two, the lower drying temperature, the higher drying rate. The drying rate obtained 2.53 until 2.54 gram per hour in every drying time in the temperature. The last but not the least, we thank to the State Polytechnic of Sriwijaya for supporting this penelitian penugasan with contact number 3232 PL6.2.1 LT 2020, date 25 June 2020. I think that's all about our presentation, and thank you for your attention.